Megan, and this is going to be a flip through of what I did in my bullet journal in February, and then what I planned for March. So let's see. This is my February 2018. This was my intro spread. I did like a love ladybug theme, love bug. And this was my calendar where I crossed my days off. And then I had gratitude and just like self-care things where like something where I like pampered myself or something that I was grateful for. And I tried to do that several times a week. And then this is my February tracker. You can see I was better about some things than others. And then this was a 30 days of yoga thing that I was planning on doing. But then I actually found a bar yoga class at our gym that I did instead, which I really, really liked. So this was a spread that I loved the look of it. And I was looking forward to seeing it colored in, but I haven't really done it yet. So maybe I'll come back and do this again sometime soon. This is my Inco Rimo spread. You can see that I fell pretty far behind. I sent, let's see, 15 letters. So not 28, but I think I'll get there. It may just take me another week or so to get them all out. I just am in the middle of my student teaching intensive, so it ended up being kind of a crazy month, honestly. This is my weight loss tracker. I have, like you can see here, I had like 100 pounds I want to lose, and I'm down 18. So it's fun to just kind of color these blocks in and see how far I've come and how far I have to go until I meet my goal. And up here it just says, imagine if we obsessed about the things we love about ourselves. This is just, it helps me track when my periods are. And then my step tracker, I've been filling it in on here. You'll see I kind of changed up what I'm doing with that this month. And then we get into weeklies. So this was my first weekly, and you can see I wasn't using my sleep log, and I didn't fill out my weather this week. So it's kind of the beginning of me changing my weekly a little bit. And then, and then I tried to like put a to-do over here, but I wasn't using it, and it was kind of crazy. This was me like trying to figure out what I want my like ideal workout week to look like. And then I did another weekly, and this one was kind of Ravenclaw themed, and I tried putting my weather up here, and you can see I like changed up this a little bit down here by adding a to-do column, an important column. And then this was my fitness tracker, and this is where I recorded my actual weight and what workouts I was doing each and every day. And then this was just some blog ideas and Pinterest board ideas. And then this was another weekly where I'm kind of getting more close to what I'm doing now. And that, this is still pretty much the same. Up here we've got weather, weekly to-dos, notes, scheduled. So things I schedule this week and then next week. This is just some passwords. This was me trying to figure out my new skin regimen, which you can see on my blog, www.megansarah.com, if you're interested. This was me starting to get my nail polishes put in here, and then a couple of other spreads. I'm looking for jobs, obviously, for next fall, so just kind of making a list of some places that are hiring, how far away they are, things like that. We got new bedding and a new bed this month, so this was me just kind of planning what I wanted for our new bed, and then making some notes about nail care things. Okay, this is last week, so you can see this was pretty much the same. The only thing was And I added my daughter's medicine because she went to the doctor and needed to be taking medicine twice a day. So I was tracking that from Tuesday forward. And then I played around with this idea of having my Instagram tracker on my weekly. I haven't really been using it, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. But I like having a tracker for it. I'm not sure. Okay, and then we get into March. So the thing about February was that I was actually really using my bullet journal a lot. I would say it was the most I've ever used my bullet journal in a month ever. So I decided in March that I really wanted to make more collections and kind of experiment more and see if there were more activities that, or like more collections and more trackers that might help me to get more organized, because that's my goal this year. If you haven't seen my first video from this year with my intro to this new rodeo journal in January, my word of the year is organized, so I'm really working on just bringing organization into my life, and for me it means all of these things here. So I feel like my bullet journal is really helping me with that so much. So you'll see a lot of new collections in here, and I'm very excited about them, and I can't wait to see how that works out. So I decided to do a like rainbow theme this month because I wanted to do something that was like March, luck, St. Patrick's Day related, but wasn't like overtly like a bunch of shamrocks, gold, leprechauns kind of deal. So I decided to go with this rainbow kind of theme, and I like it. It's just very happy and pretty, and it makes me smile to see so much color in my journal, which is like the exact opposite of what January was like, because it was like shades of just like this gorgeous gray. I mean, it's a beautiful color, but like shades of gray. So this was like a complete change from January, and I'm really ready for spring and color and life to start blooming. So hopefully we'll see some of that this month here in Southern Illinois. And then I just found this quote that I really loved, and it went so well with my idea of organizing my life to kind of bring in the chance for success and happiness. And it just says, luck is not found, it is made. Okay, and then of course I have my monthly view. This is where I put like big things, birthdays, school off days, spring break, early dismissals, my 8th graders recognition night, just different things like that, my hair appointment. Then we'll go into gratitude and self-care. I'm just going to do those like I did last month, try and fill them in as much as I can. I did totally words last month. I just wrote words. I didn't do any doodles, so I'm not sure what I'll do this month. And you can see these pages got a bit wet, and there was some color transfer going on, but it's okay. I'll be all right. I was a little bit sad though. It's always a little sad when you make something beautiful and then it gets a little smudged. And then this is my fitness tracker for March. I am going to be tracking my weight, calories, hours of sleep, steps, and exercise, just to see if there's like general trends and kind of how things are going, and I want to be able to see everything in one page. I started tracking like several different things last month to do with fitness and health, and I just want to make sure that they're all together in one place. So that's what this is designed to do, and it's just designed to help me identify trends and, you know, see if sleeping better is helping me exercise more, or if I'm taking more steps, just things like that. This is my tracker for this month. You will see that I am tracking way more stuff than I've ever tracked before. So many things. But I found last month that tracking really did help me to kind of get some things under control that I was working on. So I kind of separated this into some different categories. This is like daily health kind of things, as far as things I want to be doing and things I don't want to be doing, like taking meds or maybe not drinking a ton of caffeine or alcohol. This is taking care of my body. This is like exercising kind of stuff, cleaning the house, just like fun things that I love to do, like reading, writing for my blog, those things like that. This is like financial tracking, and then this is my kids, just to help me remember like what shower schedule they're on at the moment. Make sure that I'm checking to make sure my daughter's done her homework, and then whether or not she's practiced her lacrosse. This is that skincare routine that I was talking about from February when I was figuring it out. I'm trying a like 10-step Korean skincare routine. I've been doing it for about 3 days and my skin is fantastic. It's never looked better. So I hope that that continues, but it's a brand new. So I'm just gonna track it this month and make sure that I'm staying on target. And there's a couple of steps that I don't do every single day. So I'll track when I am doing those and when I'm not, and kind of see if there's some trends going on with how my face is responding to those things. This is just a page that I'm keeping track of teaching job applications, what the status is on those, and how they're going. And then this is this week. Put it in March because there are more March days on my spread because I do a Monday start than February days. And right now I just have weekly to-dos, notes, things that are scheduled, and then next week, like what do I need to know is coming. I've got my weather here. I absolutely love the rainbow look of this spread. It's just so beautiful. It's so vibrant. I can't wait to do rainbows the whole month of March. And then I'm adding in daily journaling. I was kind of wanting to start journaling in February, and I couldn't figure out where to fit it in to my weekly without changing it a lot. So I decided to create a daily, it's like a rectangle for each day, to just kind of jot down some notes about how my day went, or if something special happened or important, or anything that I want to be able to remember. And I'm doing a mood mandala this month. It's my first time doing a mood mandala, and I used the Moxie Dory stencils to make this. I have this one, and then I also have the really big one. Those are brand new to me. I got them because I knew I wanted to try this mood mandala. So we'll see how that works out. I hope it's great. I've seen really gorgeous, beautiful ones, and it'll be my first time really drawing a intense mandala, so I hope it works out. It was definitely like a learning experience figuring out how to use this thing. Like I almost like poked a giant hole in the middle of the page, so there was that. This is my food tracker. I decided that I wanted to be able to just kind of jot down some notes about what I ate that day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This is our budget and expenses spread. I haven't been doing this in my journal, but I wanted to try it out this month and see how I liked having it in my bullet journal, in addition to in a document on Google that I share with my husband. So over here, I'm just listing our income and expenses, and then I might update that page a little bit with some more information. And then over here, I'm just listing like expenses of like when I go to the store and what I spent money on and stuff like that. So that's my March. I'm really excited about these spreads. I can't wait to update you guys on how they worked. And there's a couple of the new spreads I think I'll update you on throughout the month, so be watching for those. And then one thing I decided that I wanted to start doing next month is a doodle challenge. So I am working on that right now, and I'm going to be incorporating that into my journal next month, and then sharing it on Instagram, and I'll make a short little video about it here on YouTube, so that if you want to follow along with me, you can do that as well. I think what I'm going to do is align it with my theme each month and kind of make the doodle challenge kind of go with whatever my theme is for the month. And I would love if you wanted to participate. If you liked this video or want to know more about any of the things I showed you, please, please, please hit subscribe and come back and hang out with us next time. I would love it if you could give this video a like. And if you have any questions or comments, or you liked anything that you saw, I would love to hear about it below in the comments. And I hope that you're having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!